Oh dear. That was a nice introduction, wasn't it? Let's see who's first then. Libra. So, Libra monthly for June 2023. We're in the Aries, Taurus, third house. So let's do this. First, second. Oh, I'll put that back in because it's flipped around. I don't know which way it come out. Third. Fourth. So, we've got ecstasy. Once you stop looking back to the past, you will find happiness. No more dwelling on the past, no more blame, no more shame. 5 months is mentioned. Build a bridge and get over it. There is possibly a violent man or a widowed or divorced man. That's you, Libra. So it could be just you being confused, not detached, too emotionally involved, which isn't like you. At the worst, you're sitting on the fence. It is Libra of any gender or a cusper. So early Libra is Virgo, late Libra is Scorpio. It can be doctors, priests, lawyers, somebody giving bad advice. Yes, the truth needs to be spoken. You need to take your sword and sever ties. Within a week, there will be clarity. A new beginning. But you are concentrating too much on work, living to work rather than living in the now. You're not listening to spirit. The name Jenny could be a negative influence. You're flailing about in the dark, and if you're not careful, you will stumble and fall. There could be health issues with the abdomen, the intestines. It was the lockdown card, so that may have caused some problems for you. Virgo energy. So some of you are Virgo Libra cuspers. 9 or 27 negative energy. There is a bond here that cannot be broken. It's mutual, and there is patience needed for you to gain fulfillment. You've got 2 3s here. You're building firm foundations for a brighter future, but you need to move on to a new team. to do that, possibly in work. If you're coming to the end of 3 years of study, you are creating a new future for yourself and possibly a partner. 3 days is mentioned, and the only date they've given you is the 9 or the 27. So that could be a very important date, but it is negative, where you are chucking yourself into work or material things, and that's not good. You need to follow your true path. What you're doing is sitting on the fence, dwelling in the past. Yeah, feeling isolated and alone, half erased, not feeling like you're being acknowledged or listened to. Oh dear, sleepless nights, nightmare situation. Too many people want a piece of you. Again, we've got the full story now. You need to find patience. Follow your true north. There's 2 dogs there, possibly in the past, possibly in spirit. Could be 2 people born in the year of the dog. But you have to find patience and balance. And again, so they're doubling up. So they have given us a story. You must speak your truth and sever ties. Wield that sword and it will bring you success. Yeah, there's abundance, mother energy. If you've got mother in spirit, that's possibly one of the best cards you could get. It is, you are growing as a person, as a soul. There is for some of you, sex involved here and pregnancy, but you cannot grow without pain. Happiness will return to your life. The 3 or the 30 is massively important. Taurus energy. But there is gossip here. Gossip, take what you hear with a pinch of salt. But you can't get away from that. You may hear of a pregnancy. There's confusion, maybe as to who the father is, or to where you're going to live, or between 2 people, or 2 jobs. So maybe you fell pregnant and you've just finished your study, you needed to get a job, but now the stakes are a bit different because you've fallen pregnant. For some of you, you're creating a new foundation for yourself in whatever form that takes, but you're going to have to be patient, and you're going to have to stand in your truth and not just work for the sake of it. Don't chuck yourself into work. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. I can't remember if I told you what the song was. I'm trying to think what it was now. Something about I'm out, so don't include me in this, I'm not in it. And the green man, which is the father, sky, mother earth, so your mum and dad, or you may be a parent, mother and father. There's a connection here to source. The number 13, it's about transformations. So the green man beckons to all who wish to follow. Some of you may be going in the military. May the 31st November, the 11th is important, but 3rd or 30th is the most important thing. And the answer is yes to any question that you have. The green man beckons to all who wish to follow. He teaches us that there is no separation between human beings and the natural world. We are part of nature. We are nature, whether we like it or not. No one is above that fact. The closer we become to recognizing the correct connection, the more we feel peace. Separation is merely an illusion we have created through our busy lives. So maybe you feel separated from someone. Nature invites you to slow down, to learn how to reconnect, to be patient. It's time to take up gardening, walking in nature, getting your feet in the earth and slowing down. Nature isn't out there being all busy and not resting. Nature grows and rests when needed because it is in tune with the energies around us, and if you don't, you'll end up burnt out. Nature doesn't exhaust itself by pushing too hard to make things happen. It all happens in its own time. The green man also represents the masculine side of nature, which can mean strength, vigour and growth. Maybe you and your partner were hoping to get pregnant and it hasn't happened yet. However, it can also represent descent, destruction and death. The female counterpart to the green man is the green woman. You've got them both there. The two obviously complement each other. Yes, they do, because there's a bond. The yin to your yang. Both need each other to keep the balance. In drawing this card, it may be asking you where you may be out of balance and require more of the feminine, nurturing quality of the green woman to bring you back to centre. You're waiting patiently for your ships to come in. Both cards are incredibly caring because they are both you in some form. As within, so without. So by connecting to these energies and nature, you essentially find a deeper connection to yourself. So it's about giving time to yourself, not working so hard, not chucking yourself in and not having a life. You need to live in the now. The past is over. The future's not promised. You have to make use of what's in the now. How long are we on? We'll have the yin to your yang. You can't make it up. Absolutely beautiful. So it is Jera. There is going to be joy and a celebration, and it could be the news of a baby. The gods of light and dark, Balder and Herder, so it could be brothers, sisters, siblings. And Loki, the mischief maker, that's the one who's spreading gossip and lies. So don't listen to it, especially if it's about the parentage of a child. Take it with a pinch of salt. If you have any real doubts, then get it sorted before it's too late. Paternity test, stuff like that. Where is that? Oh, can't seem to find it, which is very strange. Jera, there it is. So, rosemary may mean something to you. Jera is connected with endings, which we've got there, and new beginnings. Its presence in the reading predicts a time when your present trials will end and you can make a fresh, optimistic start. Yes. The rune associated with the harvest is also associated with Jera, and that's the harvest. With the concept of reaping the rewards for your past efforts. Its appearance signifies a completion of some project, which will be celebrated with joy and relief. Jera shows that your optimism will not be misplaced and that personal success is very likely. A new home or the signing of a contract is also suggested by the rune. It may be that you will have to employ the services of a professional person, but be very careful, especially if it's a man, because they may give bad advice, such as a lawyer or accountant, to put the final seal on some kind of advantageous agreement. Jera's connection with the number 12 may suggest that a period of 12 months or a year is indicated. Excuse me. This need not necessarily mean that you will have to wait a year for the good times to come again, just that the abundant good luck of the rune may last a considerable period, such as 12 months, so make hay while the sun shines. After all, it may take some time and effort to reach the successful conclusion that you desire. Like the preceding rune, I set Jera has no invited interpretation. So patience will pay off, but not, you don't sit on the fence. You make a decision and you go towards it. You speak your truth and it brings success. 18 is negative, 13 is positive. Curiosity killed the cat. But at this point, you have to be curious. So, see life through the curious eyes of a child, and you will discover the never-ending source of happiness and excitement. So why so serious, Libra? Curiosity keeps you alive and interested, and in return, interesting. The angels are inviting you to be curious about yourself. Start exploring who you truly are and who you will grow into be. You will grow personally and spiritually. Be interested in people and you will discover an eternal source of fascination. Be curious about the wonderful universe in which you live, about the angels themselves and their role in the divine plan. The radiance of your delight in life will illuminate you. So explore the wonder of life. Stop being so serious. Stop isolating yourself. Stop putting so much time into work and be happy. We will have a Whispering Woods card. Yeah, the song is something like I'm out. Count me out. Maybe a boxer somewhere. Out for the count. Maybe you're sleeping because you're tired. You have to grab any opportunity that comes your way. Time to unfurl like a fern without warm sunlight. So don't wait for the sunlight. Bloom anyway. You make the happiness. You make the joy in your life. Don't expect others to make you happy. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed it.